I had been gone for just a few days, but when I returned early from my trip, I couldn't believe what I saw. The once calm, peaceful atmosphere around my ranch had been shattered. My rainwater tanks, which I had painstakingly installed to ensure sustainable water usage during dry spells, were completely emptied. As I stood there looking at the barren tanks, the weight of the situation hit me. Karen, the HOA president, had done this. It wasn't the first time I'd had issues with her. Karen had always been the type to find reasons to meddle in other people's business, and this was just the latest in a long line of provocations. She never liked how I managed my property. From my rainwater system to my livestock, she always seemed to have an opinion on how I should run my ranch, despite having no real stake in it. I tried to stay calm and reason with her, but Karen didn't want to hear any of it. She must have figured that by emptying the tanks, she could force me to comply with some of the HOA's demands. As I approached her house to confront her, I noticed she was already on the phone. It wasn't a surprise. Karen had a history of overreacting, and this time she was calling 911. "Officer, there's a man on my property, and I think he's threatening me," she claimed, her voice quivering with feigned distress. The irony was almost too much to bear. I wasn't the one who was trespassing. I was on my own land, trying to confront the person responsible for damaging my property. I calmly told the dispatcher the truth, but it didn't stop Karen from making her scene. Moments later, the police arrived and Karen tried to play the innocent victim, spinning a tale of how I had been aggressive with her. However, when the officers checked the situation and saw the tanks drained with no explanation, they quickly realized who the real troublemaker was. Karen's little stunt had backfired. Not only did I get my tanks refilled, but I also got the satisfaction of knowing that she could no longer push me around. The HOA couldn't help her now.